Yeah, I mean I love the game. I love I love the schematics, and specifically I love just the position that I play. I love teaching it, and ultimately a career in the NFL will help me project myself into a future coaching career for sure.
What were your first impressions of Lonnie?
Of Lonnie?
Yeah.
I mean, he's definitely a more reserved dude, but he's a real funny guy. I love Lonnie. But and on the field, I love the way he plays. He's a see ball, get ball kind of guy, you know? Like, and that's what you want to see out of that position at DN.
Are there any moments that stand out at all? Like if you told someone, hey, watch this play, this is what Lonnie's like. Are there any moments that stand out?
I mean, there's a plethora of them right now in camp. I couldn't really think of one off the top of my head, but I mean, you just have to look at the tape. He's a real strong dude, real explosive, like 1 to 100 kind of guy. So,
what's the competition been like between you and Jeremy? We talked to Taiwo about it. He said it's been fun to watch. From your perspective, what's it been like?
I mean, Jeremy's one of my best friends on this football team. I love Jeremy to death, and I feel like that's kind of. That's always been our relationship is pushing each other to go that extra to get that extra little bit or get that do whatever we can to get better and to improve ourselves. I love the competition, and I love that it makes us be on 10 with our own play and with one another.
How much has he grown since this time last year?
I mean, a lot. He's grown a lot as a leader. He's much more vocal now with our team, and he's perfected his. I don't want to say perfected, but he's definitely getting close to mastering his craft. He's become a real complete player. I'm so proud of Jeremy.
What's it been like to have two different position coaches too? Because this time last year it was a whole lot of you guys in one room. Now to have Taiwo and Panagos, what's it been like from your perspective in the DN's room?
It definitely, the specialization definitely helps you kind of lock in on your own position. The separation with the D tackles, I don't think it hurts us too much because like the position is so different. But when we do need to get together, we can get together and kind of talk stuff out. But I mean, all of us on the D line have a real good relationship with one another, so we definitely mesh real well.
How good are the portal guys on defense?
I'm really excited for that first game to see them get out there and play. I think that was something that we were really lacking was depth and big bodies, and I think they definitely bring that to the portal.
How much does it help to have a deep linebacker room behind you where last year, Coach Borland said it was really 2 guys that they had, and now you've got 6 that they can go with. How much does that help you as a defensive end knowing you got guys behind you?
I mean, defense is a team effort, so like when you know that you can sit in your gap, stay strong in your gap, and not have to worry about peeking out or trying to make a +1 play or anything like that, it gives you peace of mind to just do your job and stay in your lane so they can clear everything up.
Malcolm, philosophically, I was just asking Taiwo about the way that you guys approach rushing the passer and who gets a field and how you guys determine who's dropping in the coverage and whatever. How would you assess how you fit into that scheme of what you guys want to do on the line?
I mean, I'm playing. You have to know both sides, but I'm playing a lot of field end. So a lot of my job is walling off the field and containing that, containing the quarterback. But obviously, I'm gonna get back there and cover a little bit. It's not something that's too new to me, but I like the scheme. Just sprinkling a couple DN drops there, keep the quarterback on his toes.
What's it been like now, year 2 of just maybe having more familiarity with what's being asked of you guys and how that all can kind of come together and you can maybe move on from there?
I mean, I think the biggest thing is understanding the scheme and the system just gives you a lot more confidence, allows you to play a whole lot quicker. And like I said earlier, having a full year and then having spring ball on top of that, and then going through summer where we had a lot of player-led walkthroughs and meetings and things of that sort, you could definitely see that we're playing a lot faster, playing a lot more confidently, and that's definitely going to show up in the first game against Tennessee Tech.
You mentioned player-led meetings right there. A lot of guys have talked about kind of players taking the ownership and taking leadership and rallying guys among themselves. How does that approach come about? Because it seems like the coaching staff really wants that to be the case, but you guys have to buy into that as well to make that happen.
Yeah, I mean, all the best teams in the country are player-led. Not to undermine any of our coaches here, but players are going to be a lot more receptive to their brothers than they are going to be to their coaches. So when your teammate demands a certain standard of you and you don't meet that, everybody sees that, and everybody understands that you're lacking there. So I mean, I think that was a huge jump that we made over the offseason of that we're demanding certain things of each other, and it's definitely going to track a lot more.
Does that feel different? I mean, the approach may be different, but do you guys feel maybe together or closer or more motivated to play for each other when that's the case?
Yeah, absolutely. That's a big part of football, is knowing, like, looking to your left and looking to your right, and knowing that your brother's selling out for you and giving his all for you, and that if you're not willing to do the same, you probably shouldn't really be on the field at that point.